Onaseo Jakimida. Hello, this is another edition of Jacqueline of All Trades, and we're here just in time for New Year's. We are talking skincare, and my resolution for the New Year is to take better care of my skin. So I want to tell you about some of the brands that I tried, and one of the first things that I want to say right off the bat is that before you commit to buying the full size of something, make sure you get the sample size and you try as many choices as they have to make sure that one, your skin actually enjoys this new product, and two, that this is the type of thing that you want. So I'm going to show you some of the products, and I'm going to tell you the latest thing that I'm trying, and I am super amazed at the results. So some of the samples that I bought over the years, we have Sulwhasoo, which is a very expensive line. It comes, I believe it comes from Korea. And yes, it's part of Amore Pacific. And these are 4 samples, and I believe these are one of the best-selling items that they have. And this one is the concentrated ginseng renewing cream. It is very expensive. The whole jar is probably $130. And what's really good about it is when you buy the sample size, you get to try it. And so I found that it's okay. I have not had like amazing results with it. I used it, my skin used to be extremely oily, and now what's happening is that my skin has become super dry. I think part of it has to do with being winter here. This is the most concentrating renewing cream. And it is definitely a cream. It gets absorbed right away, but you can feel that is slightly oilier than the other items on the kit. I believe I got this kit for about $20, and while it seems like it's a lot of money for a sample kit, I think it would have been a lot worse had I gone straight ahead and bought the full product and not really enjoy it. So it comes with an essential balancing emulsion, essential balancing water, first care activating serum, and the concentrated ginseng renewing cream. Now, many of you don't know how to read Korean. This is a Korean line. So the way to do it is to go from thinnest to thickest, and you just apply it. Now, if it's like a water, it's like a toner, what we call a toner, and you can either apply it with a cotton pad, or you could just like splash it on your face. Now, some other lines that I tried the Senka, which is Shu Uemura has this line. It falls under them, and this is a perfect oil and the perfect whip, and this is more for taking your makeup. I find that the perfect oil leaves a little bit of residue on me, and then when I use the perfect whip, it like totally strips the skin. So I only use this when I have such heavy makeup that I will use the oil, then the whip, and then what I do is I try to make sure to go ahead and put some kind of moisture back in my skin. Usually what I use is this moisture lotion is hyaluronic acid. This one is from Japan, and they are from the makers of oh goodness, it's HadaLabo Gokujun hyaluronic lotion, and it's excellent. It doesn't break me out, and it gives me hydration. So for those heavy makeup days, the perfect oil, the Perfect Whip, and then the hyaluronic acid. Now, I was super dry, as I said. I tried the Sulwhasoo, and I found I was getting just tiny breakouts. So I stay away from it. I think that it's not the brand's fault. I think it's how your skin reacts and the state that it's in at the time. Now, when my skin was super oily, I used the Etude House Wonder Pour, and it is an amazing product. It has a soap. Here, let me see if I can show you. It has a soap, then it has a freshener, and then it has a little, it's called Total Pore Solution 7-in-1, and you sort of like spot treat. So what you first do, I guess, is you go in this direction. You wash your face, then you use a cotton pad to put the freshener to get any additional residue, and then you spot treat. It's very good, especially for when you're having hormonal acne, when your skin is really oily, or during the summer. Right now, my skin is super dry, so I can't really use this one. But it's a great product. I believe I bought this one for $10. So it's a great thing to try, as I said. So continuing along the lines, I tried the ES, and this one is a line for sensitive skin. It's from Japan, and there are absolutely no instructions in English. So what I did was I tried to look them up by the color. So it's pink, green, and blue. And I can tell you, I had to write it down because I wanted to make sure that I did not forget. So this one, the pink one, ES, is a milk and I put the number 1 to take away your makeup. And then what I would do is for this other two, this is it says a milk, and then this is a lotion. So you go by by thin to thicker. So they're good products. I didn't use them for a very long time because I guess I didn't find like a huge difference right away. And I know what you're gonna say, yes, I should use things for a long period of time before deciding whether things work or not. I guess I wasn't that impressed with the cleaning. I think when I try to, even after using it, it just, I don't know, it didn't work for me. And this is why, again, you want to buy sample sizes before you commit to the full line. Now, I want to tell you another line that it's great and is super expensive. And this is the Tatcha line, which it's a great story. It's a line that talks about how the geishas used to have the different skincare secrets, and over time they were able to create the system. So I believe somebody's great-grandmother and had written a book on this, and then that's the person who developed the line. Anyway, the products are very luxurious. They're very nice. The one-step camellia cleansing oil is amazing. That you can clearly use it on your makeup. It will take everything off, and it will not leave you any residue whatsoever. It's excellent. Then there is a deep brightening serum, which you can use after. And then this one is the Moisture Rich Silk Cream. And I have still quite a bit left. Now, it feels amazing. There's not a smidgen of oiliness on this. It gets absorbed right away. It's great. It's extremely expensive, but again, what I recommend is buy the little size. And I believe this was it was a special at the Tatcha site, and Don't quote me on it, but I'm thinking it was less than $20. And then again, if you try it, if you fall in love, you can buy the large products. Now, while I was during Thanksgiving, there wasn't a lot of things that were open, but I think Sephora, it might have been, I think it was the day after, so it was Friday. It was open. So I went to Sephora and I saw the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel, and this one was $5. And I remember I used to have the original one that came in that, it was like a square, it's like a kind of like a cube, and it was great. Now that was a cream, this one is the gel, and I remember that it would just melt on the skin and it would be super moisturizing. And I tell you, I guess at the time, this was many, many years ago, this was absolutely revolutionary. I don't think that there were as many super moisturizing creams that just melt in your skin and didn't give you an oily feeling. And I think that was the reason why it took the market by storm. It was just incredible. And I can tell you that nowadays they are much better creams for about the same price. And most of those creams come from South Korea. So, it was interesting to have it, to try it, and I can tell you, compared to the Tatcha is way superior. There isn't a hint of oiliness, super moisturizing, and this one, it has a little bit of a tacky feeling when you compare the Tatcha Moisture Rich Silk Cream and the moisturizing gel. So let me tell you what has been the most amazing thing I have tried, and I've gotten results in 2 days, and I am like head over heels for this. And again, I bought the sample because, I didn't want to commit. And this is the Toning White C Bright Kit. It's from Etude House, and it's a vitamin C and a mineral supplement, and it whitens and hydrates. Now, when South Korean lines talk about whitening, they don't mean literally makes your skin white. What it does is it evens your tone, so you don't have like different color patches in your skin. Now, this kit came with 4 items. It came with a clear toner, which I use with a cotton pad, and I just clean my face with it. The second one that I put on is the Radiance Emulsion. And this I just put a little bit on my face, and I just rub it in to penetrate. It doesn't have a smell. Now the next thing that I put, and this is during the day, I use my Tone Up cream. And this is a cream, it has a crazy texture. When you shake it, it continues to shake a little bit. It's, it just, I don't know, it's almost like little bits of cream are interspersed with water. But it's when you put it on, it totally melts in the skin. It is not greasy. It leaves the skin a little bit tacky, but not too much. And then, so you wear this 3 during the day, and then at night, the last thing that you do in your skincare routine, you put the Double Effect Sleeping Pack, and then you go to sleep. And I want to show you my skin. Okay, I've only used it for 2 days. Now, I cannot say in terms of how it was going to happen, how it's going to react with your skin. But I can tell you that my skin is dry because of the winter, and having the heat in the house, that takes away a lot of the moisture. But I want to show you my skin. And you can, and you know, I love those really close, let's see. Okay. So I tell you what my problems were. I was getting really big pores in my face. And as you can tell, even though I'm super pale, my skin is just really red. Now, I used this cream for 2 days. I can tell my pores are thinner. They're smaller. I can't see them as much. Also, I had some dryness on the side of my face. That has been reduced. And overall, I can tell you right now, I don't have anything on my skin. I didn't do anything to my skin. The only thing was I put a little bit of Vaseline on my lips. And this is how I woke up. And I tell you, I am floored. 2 days, it has made a tremendous difference in my skin. I don't know if you can see, maybe you can see now better. The color of my skin and the color of my body is more in tune with each other. So my skin is not as red. The pores are smaller, and the few dried places that I had on my skin are mostly gone. 2 days. I used the system for 2 days. Now, I'm telling you, I don't know if this is as good as anything else out there I tried. In terms of how it's going to happen, you know, long term, how it's going to be long term. But right now, I'm floored. It was a little bit under $10 to buy the kit. And if this continues to do what it's been doing, I am a huge convert. I'm going to use this for the rest of my life. So right now, I'm just floored. It's amazing. So really, I mean, what is there more to say? I am super excited about this product. As you can see, I've tried a few other ones. And I guess if there's something I can leave you with would be buy a sample size of whatever it is that you want to try, or get a free sample. Sometimes that happens too. The second thing is try different things, because, you know, what might work for my skin might not work for yours. The third thing is, I guess I know to use it for a long period of time to get a real result. But in my opinion, if after a day or two it breaks you out, that's probably a pass. But, you know, to each his own. And also realize the last thing, number 4, is your skin changes over time. Whether it's because of the weather, the indoor air. So don't necessarily stay with one skincare throughout the whole time. So try to see what works with your skin. So those are all my recommendations for you. And I hope this has been useful. And we will see you the next time. 안녕!